Yeah.
You have your ideas?
Yeah. This is my full title, okay? It's gonna be Anatomy of a Narcissist, or the Futile and Profound Art of Attempting to Swallow Oneself.
Nice.
It's gonna be the most pretentious fucking thing you've ever seen in your life.
Nice.
It's gonna be amazing.
What's
You're gonna do really well with that.
Me
Thank
too.
you.
My name is Brian Chu, that's Brian with a Y. I was born in 2003 on February 14th, ironically. I enjoy drinking water. I enjoy sleep. I enjoy living. I am a human male. I am American. I am Chinese. I am a resident of Saratoga, California. These are all things that I am, but they are not me. What am I? What am I? I am an artist. I express myself in my art. Because of this, I must be introspective at all times. You could say that I'm an expert on myself. As an artist, I need a certain level of narcissism. How else could I exist in a world with so much suffering and so much injustice and still dare to ask people to direct their attention towards me, towards my problems? And this is my problem. And this is me asking you for your attention. And what problem could possibly be less worthy of your attention than the fact that I don't have a problem? Every second this film continues is another second that I take from you and give to myself. That is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Exactly. That's the point, though. It's intentionally stupid. It's supposed to be pretentious. The film itself is about self-indulgence. It's about artists being sometimes narcissistic and making everything about themselves. And then we can even have a scene in the film where we're reenacting this conversation we're having right now. And then you can be like, this is really dumb and really stupid. No, stop. I think that you think that if you acknowledge the fact that you are being pretentious, then that you are no longer pretentious. And that just is not the case. I think you think that if you just stack enough layers of meta, enough layers of self-awareness on top of each other, over and over and over again, that you'll eventually create actual depth in your art. And that's not true. You will not, that will not happen. I completely agree with you. Yeah, you agree with me. This film is pretentious. So pretentious, yes. And it's not pretentious in a cool way, but just a bad way. Oh, absolutely. The worst way possible, of course. This is a bad film. Completely agree with that. The scene right now is horrible and awful, and it should end. Yeah, it's fucking horrible. It sucks. Strange loops are anything that refers to itself recursively. It's so simple and yet leads to so much complexity and so much beauty. All it takes to create a strange loop is for something to observe itself, observing itself, observing itself, observing itself forever and ever and ever. All it takes is for an eye to turn its lens away from the world and onto itself. And just like that, fucking magic happens. It is the snake that swallows its own tail. The artist that lives between the folds of his own brain for far too long to recognize the real world. The depraved mind that starves for attention and resorts to consuming itself. This is where I live. A fantasy land stretching infinitely across the world, filled with me, my analysis of myself, my analysis of my analysis of my analysis, faces of me oscillating, reflecting off each other, swirling around in a soupy ocean of brine chew. This is it. This is all that I am.